When the January 2019 demo RCICs opened, some 60% of the cases listed were related to sexual offences. Bishop Francis Alleyne, who heads the Roman Catholic Church in Ghana, is aware of the stats, and according to him, this is very disturbing.
And we need to pay attention to it and ask the questions, why is this so? Why has this got to where it is? And the psychology, when in terms of just looking at human behavior, why a human would resort to that kind of behavior, very often and most times points to power. And it's not about sex. It is somebody wanting to exercise some sort of power.
It all starts with an unhealthy perception of self, the bishop explained.
Again, the teachings that would be offered to us through faith traditions would speak about service, about love, about care, about compassion, about really having a first concern for the well-being of others. And if that were more what would identify us, we would see a decline in those offences, but in generally, the crime and violence we have around us comes out of some distorted image of self and a distorted sense of relationship.
What has been previously upheld as values, morals and traditions have all seen a decline, according to Bishop Alleyne, who over the last 15 years has been able to travel Ghana extensively because of the position he holds.
And very often drawing those from perceptions of the faith or teachings of the faith. Yes, there is a breakdown. We hold up the ideals, the things that we recognize that would contribute to people being somewhat more wholesome, more respectful, more responsible. Those are the ideals that we would look for and want to cultivate in ourselves, and even as we have an education system, that's what we would like.
Then there is corruption. In very bold statements, the bishop posited that corruption is widespread in Ghana, from the ordinary man in the street to the very top. He shares this view not because of something he read, but because of experiences.
If you are born and grow in an environment and society where, like what you were saying earlier on, it's become the norm, then you absorb it. It's osmosis. That's, everybody else is doing this. And if I can hoodwink you or fool you to my benefit, or the more serious definition of corruption is, it's when those in positions of responsibility use that office of responsibility to the benefit of themselves as opposed to the service of others. Because any office of responsibility is always to others.
It is no secret that the APNU-AFC administration has not been sparing any opportunity to root out corruption. Nevertheless, the Roman Catholic bishop holds firm to the belief that integrity of self can be the answer. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.